I will be discussing the solution to LeetCode problem number 974, subarray sum divisible by k. So in this problem you are given an array. You have to find the number of subarrays whose sum will be divisible by k. So what is a subarray? A subarray is a continuous portion of an array. So in this example 5 3 is a subarray, 5 3 2 will be a subarray. Similarly, just the element 3 will also be a subarray. So in this particular example, you have 4 5 whose sum is equal to 9 and just 7 2 whose sum is equal to 9. So the answer in this case will be equal to just 2. So I will explain you the concept of prefix sum and I will also discuss the solution with you. So what is the concept of prefix sum? In prefix sum, you will have a track of the running sum of the array. So in this particular example, what is the sum of the first three elements? It is equal to 9, right? So this will be equal to the sum from the 0th element to that particular point. So if you want the sum of the first four elements, you can just go here 7. That will be the sum from the 0th element to that point. Similarly, if you want the sum till this point, it is just equal to 4. So one observation that you have to draw here, what is the sum from the second element, this element, to this element? So if you want to find this out, it is just equal to the sum till this point minus the sum of the element, one element prior to this. So 4 and 4, that is equal to 0. So if you look here, 5 minus 2, that will be equal to 3. 3 minus 3, that is equal to 0. Similarly, if you want to find the sum of these three elements, it is nothing but 4 minus 9, that is equal to minus 5. Minus 2, minus 3. Similarly, if you want to find the difference between any two elements, it is just equal to the prefix sum till that point minus one element before that point. That is just equal to ps of I minus ps of I1 minus 1. So how do you find the answer to this solution? So in addition to prior sum, we have one more row which indicates the divisibility of this by the particular element k. So in this example, k is equal to 5. So I have just indicated the prefix sum percentile or the modulus by 5. So 4, 9 mod 5 is 4, 9 mod 5, 4. Similarly 2 and 4. So we will just use a hash map in order to store the prefix sum modulus, and whatever the count is there, you will increase. So for example, the count of 4 here is 3, right? We will store that value. Similarly, at till this point it is equal to 4. So we will store this point and we will also change the answer accordingly. So let me take you through the example. So here the running sum is 4 and we'll just increase the count by 1. We have initiated the hash map with 0 because from the first element to that element, the sum is just equal to this, right? So we have just initiated the hash map with 0 with a count of 1. So at this point, the count is 4. So in the hash map, did you have any prior to that? No. So the answer doesn't change. The answer will just be 0. So if you go to this element, your answer will be 1. Why 1? Because there already exists a prefix sum that is equal to 4. So your answer will increase by 1. So similarly, when you go and the hash map value changes to 2. Similarly, when you go here, the answer will increase by 2. Why 2? Because you already have 4 which is equal to 2. And now it will increase to 3. Similarly, when you go here 2, do you have any 2 already prior in this hash map? No. So the answer won't change. The count will increase by 1. Similarly, when you go for 4 here, the answer will increase by 3. Why? Because we already have the value of 4 equal to 3. Now this value will just change. Similarly, when you go to the next, the answer will increase by 1 because we already have zeros values as 1 and the count will change to 2. So if you do the sum of all of this, that is just equal to 7 in this case. That is the required answer. So here is the code for the problem. This is in Java. We have just initiated the hash map, and we have initiated the answer is equal to 0 and prefix sum is equal to 0, and we have also put a value that is 0 and 1. So the prefix sum is just equal to this. It is modified and it is mod by 5 in this particular example. You will just mod it by k, and you will just add it to the hash map. Before adding into the hash map, if the hash map contains this prefix sum already, we will just increase the count. So let me run this. Yeah, it's working fine. Thank you for watching the video. Please do like and subscribe.